Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all of my Leos, and any cross watcher is always welcome. This is a general love reading. Take with you what connects to you and leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I've had a lot of new subscribers recently. Thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful Spirit guided you here. Spirit, please share with me for my Leos. What is it that you want me to know today? What is it that you need me to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a soulmate energy. Good start. Good start. I have the real deal. Okay, we want that, Spirit. I have a reconciliation for some of you, if that's something that you want. But let's keep going. I'm not going to say all of you. I have savage. Okay, so prickly cactus there. Let's see what they mean by that. I have swept you away, falling in love. I have playing mind games. Somebody's playing mind games out there. And I have hidden feelings. So let's see where we're going. I've got the mind games and the hidden feelings are jumping out at me, unfortunately. I do like the swept away, but I want to find out, who's playing mind games and why. And then what is going on with this mask? I want to find out what's going on with that mask. So let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? I have a sun. I'm not going towards that reconciliation. I have a 4 of Pentacles. Okay, you could be just guarding yourself. Knight of Pentacles. You could be just giving this more time, that you want to make sure, excuse me, you want to make sure that nobody's hurting you. You want to make sure that, is this person playing mind games or not? Is this person going to open up? I need this person to answer more questions, something like that. So they're saying you're smarter than that, Leo, that you know how to ask the right questions. You know how to get this started. They just said, you are coming out of something. I have been healing myself. It's almost like I spent a lot of time getting here, and I'm not going to let anybody, push me back. I'm not going to go backwards because of somebody. So I'm not going to allow somebody, they just use the word entrap, not that I'm not going to allow somebody to entrap me, say all the right things, do all the right things. But that wasn't really their intention. So it is a feeling of, I've done so much work to get here, and I'm not going to let somebody take advantage of me. I have a 4 of Wands that came into me as this collective energy of everything kind of working out. Okay. All of your hopes and dreams, or this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been hoping for. So it was almost this sense of I don't know, everybody wrapping around you, your family and your friends, loving you, celebrating with you. So it was a collective love energy. That was nice. I have an Emperor and I have a Hermit. So the first thing I felt was that Emperor was strong. And there is a sense of, I'm used to being alone. I'm going to say it that way, that this Emperor maybe they're saying set in their ways. Okay. That this Emperor is set in his ways, his or her. And it is a feeling of, I'm used to being alone. I'm used to doing my own thing. I'm used to having my own routine. I'm not used to having to do everything with everybody, or with somebody. So that could be something that is difficult for them to get used to. There's a transition there from being very independent to sharing your life with somebody. So somebody could be struggling with that right now, and they could be saying, I love being with you, but I don't want to be with you every night. I don't want to be with you all the time. I want to do things that I used to like to do, even if it means just being alone. So you may take that as they don't want to be with me, but it's their way to rejuvenate. It's their way to kind of get their energy back. And they need it. They need that time alone because they're used to that time. So that could be going on. I have a moon. You know, sometimes you just have to, I'm going to put it out there as you just have to trust, okay? That even if you're trying to, Spirit's using the word overanalyze, you're overanalyzing a person. You're wondering everything that they're saying, every action, everything they're doing. And as opposed to just letting them be a person. And if something jumps out at you as a red flag, great. But I'm not feeling this sense of, you know, that they're tricking you. I feel that it's, they're just kind of putting it out there as, you know, this is the kind of person I am. And, you know, let me get used to the idea of having somebody new in my life. You know, yes, I want you in my life. But it could be they don't want to be smothered. I guess I want to say it that way. And I don't think Leos like to be smothered either. They like the attention. They like to, you know, do their own thing also. So I think that, you know, somebody saying, I need some space, don't take it as they don't want to be with you. Maybe they just need some time alone, something like that. I'm sorry I didn't know how to love you, so I'm not pushing you away. Maybe they're having a hard time explaining their feelings. They're having a hard time saying, I just need to be, you know, some space. The energy between us feels or felt amazing. So there is high chemistry here. I like that, high chemistry. I need more time to reflect on myself. I feel like it's a transition period. We like each other. We're getting to know each other. Maybe we've been intimate. We've been spending a lot of time together. And now it's kind of like I have my home, you have your home. And how do we find that normalcy so that we can both live our lives and have something together? Okay, I feel like that's the stage that this is heading into. So it's like a transition of your life and my life, and then there's an our life. But this person does want to move ahead. This person cares about you, Spirit just said. I may be running, but my soul only wants you. So you may see them as playing mind games, as pushing you away, as even running. And I'm seeing it more as I'm trying to figure this out, okay? That it's new to me. It's still pretty new to me. Even if it's just been a couple of months, you know, it still feels new to them. The beginning's really exciting. You know, that first couple of weeks where we want to be together all the time. And then like reality hits and how do we live our normal lives, our job, our kids, our house? How do we get things done? Spirit just said, like, I'm always at your house. I can't get anything done at my house. So I feel like that's what we're going through. So I don't feel like they're running. I don't. I feel like they're trying to figure this out. I'm going to even say they're trying to figure you out. So that's kind of interesting. I want you to be the mother of our children. I feel like that was a joke, like, you know, we're going to make beautiful babies together, or wouldn't our babies be cute? You know, they would have your nose and my eyes, and I hope they get my hair, you know, whatever it is. But I feel like it's just a joke, you know, like we make beautiful babies. When we connect sexually, sometimes it's so intense, I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love with you. So I think this person's trying to figure out this. There's a sense of figuring you out. I got to keep going with that because you could be, I don't know, not that you're complicated, but you got a lot going on and they're trying to figure you out. They're trying to find that happy medium of how much time do I spend with this person so I don't push them away? How much time do I spend with them so that they feel like they're getting attention and that I'm not ignoring them. So there's like this kind of happy space of we spend enough time together so everybody's happy. And I feel like that is what's going on right now. So very interesting. This connection has definitely been divinely guided. So I want you to trust that. I want you to trust that sometimes people are just put in our life because they're meant to be. And it takes a little bit of time for us to both realize it, that we both want this and we make each other happy and we make each other comfortable, Spirit just said. So we need to kind of look at it from a bigger perspective of, I know you're in my life for a reason, right? And that is always important to know. Sometimes you run around and say, what's the reason that this person's been put in my life? Or why was that person put in my life? And I can tell you the reasons are usually revealed to you as you move forward in your path and you look back, you'll see the reasons more clearly. When it's right in front of you, sometimes it's a little bit harder, but usually everybody's put on our path for a reason. So I feel like Spirit's saying this has definitely been sent to you at this stage in your life. This person, not somebody else, this person, because we want you to have a connection with this person. We want you to learn something from this person. We want you both to learn from each other or share with each other something. So there could be a bigger purpose. I'll always be here to keep you safe. Very much a provide and protect energy, a masculine energy coming into me with that, but also a feeling of you're my emergency contact number. And I always feel like when we get to this stage of, I put you down as my emergency contact number, I hope that's okay. You know that it's getting serious because they're going to be the person who's going to show up for you. They're the person who is going to make sure that if you need help, you call them first. So this is going to get serious, or this person is putting that out there that I would do anything for you. Just ask, so that tells me they're caring very deeply for you. I have greed. I want it all and I deserve it all. Now, I'm not going to say this is connected to you or your person, because how it came into me was a past, I think, on either side. And I felt more like a feminine energy that was an ex, that nothing that the person ever did for them was enough. Okay, that they had everything. They had a beautiful home, cars, they didn't have to work, they stayed home with the kids, something like that. And it was like never good enough. So now this person holds this kind of resentment with, I want to make sure I'm not taken for granted. And I feel like this person has a lot to offer. They could be wealthy, they could be established, they could have funds, discretionary income, something like that. And they just don't want to be taken for granted. I think that that's a big part of, I want to be with somebody who appreciates that I am good to them, okay? And doesn't ever take it for granted. Because I really feel like this person went through the ringer and was taken for granted. And I think that's a big part of their wounds. I think it's a big part of their wounds, something like that. It feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I'm worried. So there is some feelings of I'm still struggling with something on one side. It could be I'm worried about my kids. I'm worried about my parents' health. I'm worried about my job right now. So one of you could have some extra stresses on your plate, but having somebody in your life that you can bounce it off of would certainly help. And I have build. I would like to work together to have stability. I want to work together. I want to build a foundation. I want to build a home. I want to create something with you, but it is a feeling of building it up and not having somebody knock you down for sure. Somebody who has goals, they just said, somebody who has ambition, somebody who you guys set goals together. Like, this is what I want to do. This is where we would be in 5 years. Something along those lines, that we actually talk about goals. We actually plan. We make it happen is how I feel. So that's good. I feel your pain more than you know. I'm very empathic. Okay, so we have a very empathic energy, maybe connecting to this worry that I've walked in your shoes, or I know what you're going through. And, you know, we maybe we bond with something along those lines. I'm exhausted and drained mentally, emotionally, and physically. So does somebody from our past, you know, did somebody from our past drain us? You know, that vampire feeling that they just sucked everything out of us. Yeah, I mean, I think we've all been there. I think that there's, you know, I can't take one more day of listening to this. I can't take one more phone call. I can't take one more text message from somebody. So I think that we've all been there, but it doesn't mean that you're there today. But maybe we carry with us that feeling of, I'm just tired of being with the wrong people. I'm just tired of BS from people. So it could be that kind of energy. And that's why Leos are going to be on guard. You're going to protect yourself. You are going to rule is how I feel. Like, you're going to rule. Not that you're going to rule over somebody, but, you know, you're going to make sure that you are get what you want and what you feel like you deserve. So nobody's going to take advantage of a Leo. And I do feel that. So, but you could still be, you know, just run down and sick of it, sick of people, sick of life sometimes, right? So we have to turn that and say, not all people are going to hurt me. Not everybody's going to hurt me. I have a 4 of Pentacles. That's my guarding. That's my guarding myself. I have 4 of Cups. Yeah, it is a feeling of, you're going to have to show me. You're going to have to show me that you're not playing mind games. We started this reading with that sense of, you know, are you playing mind games, and why are you wearing a mask? And I need to know, you know, who you are, or I'm not going to waste my time. So I do feel like we get over that bridge, Spirit just said. We get through that phase where we realize that they're for real, that this is the real deal. Maybe some of those earlier cards, they do start to sweep you off your feet. You do start to, oh, my hands just tingled. You do start to fall in love. So, but I definitely am feeling that you got to prove yourself. And I'm not a big prove myself person. I think you should give everybody an equal chance until they do something that they lose their opportunity. But you could be saying, I just want to make sure that, you know, this person's for real. I have the World. That came into me as just open your heart. As simple as that, that sometimes we have to just believe in something bigger than ourselves. And it came into me as just take a step back, give it a chance, open your heart. And Spirit just said, learn to trust again, if that's something that you are struggling with, okay? Because maybe this person that's being put in your life right now, that is definitely here for a reason, it's for a good reason. I have a 5 of Wands. Look at you. It's like head to head. They're not going to get away with anything. They've met their match. They're not going to be able to pull one over on you. They're not going to be able to trick you or seduce you and then, you know, walk away, you know, without consequences. So a little bit of a defending myself there. I'm tired of defending myself. 10 of Swords. I'm going to say just let those feelings go. You know, if you do know that about yourself right now, that you're working really, really hard at just being more accepting or open, I have a high priestess. That's a big one because I think a lot of us are so busy in our lives, especially Leos, where you guys are overachievers and you push hard and you get out there and do stuff. You don't quiet your mind long enough to listen to your inner voice. So I feel like Spirit's just asking you just to sit with it, listen, feel, and trust. And I feel like you're going to be okay. I do. Because this person is trying to figure you out. And if you are trying to run circles around them, trying to figure them out, you're better off just taking a step back and just saying, you know, I'm just going to be myself. I'm just going to do my thing. And this person's going to love me for me. And that is how this connection is going to work. So we're good. We're good. Page of Wands. No doubt. I like it. It's like he's waving a magic mirror or something. It's a wand, but it looked like a magic mirror. Like when we were kids, I used to talk into a magic mirror. There was a show that you talk into the magic mirror. Page of Wands. No doubt that we have passion for you. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this passion is growing. Okay. This passion is growing. And a little bit of a I'm on fire energy. I like that. Let's see what the feelings are. Right now, it is an overall reading of I'm trying to figure you out. And Spirit saying, you know, give this a chance, let them in. I don't think they're out to hurt you. I don't think they're playing mind games. I do feel like it's the real deal. But they're hesitant too because of somebody taking them for granted in the past. So we're bringing some old wounds into this connection, I think, on both sides. But that's to be expected, Spirit just said. And we're going to push through that. We're going to push through that. Make it work. The thought of your body and mind keeps me up at night. So there you go. I can't wait to make love to you. I can't wait to be with you. You complete me. Beautiful. You will always have a special place in my heart. It just came into me as like, I'm really falling for you, you know, and also a sense of I care about you. I care. I want you to be okay all the time. I want to help take care of you somehow, like protect you or make sure you had a good day or make sure your car didn't break down or, you know, you got home safely after work every night, you know, whatever it is. There's a sense of protection coming into me in this particular connection as well. My happiness is to be near you. That's really what it's all about. It really is. At the end of the day, do you make them happy and do they make you happy? And if you are happy being with this person, you like their energy, you like how they treat you, they're good to you, then don't let them go. Don't push them away. And let's thank Spirit together. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. And I want to thank you all for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for being here. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate it. I can't get to everybody's comment all the time. I try to give you a heart or let you know I read it. I have too many comments coming in at this point, but thank you. I appreciate that. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website below, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. And I'll see all of you in the next love messages. See you soon.